we get passionate about this stuff, and
It's fun. Yeah.
yeah, and rightfully so. I mean, we're having some success, and we think the world should know about this. But there's this contingency out there, and I've been noticing it. I think we talked about this where the other night I was watching a commercial, and it was about it happened to it might have been a man and a woman married starting a business, and it was like a 60-second commercial or a 30-second commercial. It seemed like a long
Right.
commercial, and they're walking you through how this husband and wife have started this flourishing business, and then at the end you realize it wasn't an advertisement for their business. It was whatever billing platform that they were using. At the end, they were like, their business works all because they use this, right? So it was this whole thing. Like I thought we were looking at one thing, and then at the end it comes in and they're trying to sell you something else. And I've been noticing this everywhere. And I'm not you and I talk about this all the time. I don't like playing poker. Like I'm not a good liar. I've never been a good liar, which is, I guess, is a good thing.
We sleep great at night. Yeah.
Well, sometimes it's a bad thing. If like my wife says, "Hey, do you like this dress?" I'll be like, "No." Sometimes
Yeah.
Sometimes you should lie, I guess, but I'm not a good liar, and so to a fault. And so there's this thing where you selling without letting people know that you're selling, and as soon as you're selling and somebody thinks, wait a second, you're selling me something, it blows up the whole thing. And I think this is wrong. I get what nobody likes feeling sold. Nobody likes feeling that they're being taken advantage of. I get all that. But to me, selling without selling makes me not trust you. It just, like, why aren't they coming out and saying, I'm selling you this? And like, I almost have to, I don't feel like we're defending ourselves, but I have to say it. We have something that we think can help your business, and we don't want to come up with some other way of saying it. We just want to say it. And so my point is what are your thoughts about this trend of the selling without letting people know that you're selling?
Well, I think it's funny because as you're talking, and this is kind of fresh for me too, and as you're talking, I was starting to think about the generations. And generationally, selling has taken different shapes and forms.
Are you calling me old?
No, hey, I just hit the big 5-0.
I'm kidding.
Yeah. But generationally, the whole sales process has taken different shapes and form. And today's generation, and this is information that I've learned at seminars or networking events or whatever. The younger generation, they need to be courted. They are information junkies, so they will go and do their due diligence. Yes. And if you aren't, and they don't want to be sold, hard sold directly, but they want you to provide important information for them to make the decision. This is why early engagement is so important, because today's generation, they will do their due diligence. They will shop around. It's very admirable. I admire the due diligence that this generation takes. They expect you to roll out the red carpet. They expect you to deliver intelligence for them to make their decision, which is fine.
And then they'll be loyal.
What they are is they're very loyal.
Yeah, there you go.
Once they make you got it. Once they make their decision based on information, true information that's provided, they're very loyal to the product that they choose. And I kind of like that, but I think that's why marketing and sales has taken a little bit of a different shape and form. And also the connection, I'm just kind of winging it here, but the connection between sales and marketing today is now intertwined.
Blurred. Yeah.
Which is good, because it used to be marketing over here and sales over here. And now they need to work together. So things are changing as far as that climate and that platform.
100%. I we talk about this all the time. I listen to a lot of financial podcasts, and these are basically financial planners, financial advisors, and they're saying at the end of the day, even more than their financial advisory business, they're becoming media companies.
Right. Yeah.
Yes. And like, so are we even. I mean, we have a podcast, we have a blog, we have videos that we put out. We're constantly putting out content, not just us, everybody. So those lines are being blurred. And it was just, I guess I'm not really looking for a yes or a no. It's just something I've just been.
What's cool about our product, Joey?
Yeah.
Anyone can use it for no cost, and they only need to buy it if they see value.
True. Well, there you go.
That's it. So, but
it's just something that even the Geico commercials, like you have to. Everyone has to be entertained before before they make a purchase decision.
Like, what are the bullets here? What am I buying?
That's right.
It's interesting. It
is interesting. I find it interesting.
Yeah.
When we come out and say, this is our product. We think if you use it, you're going to, increase your bottom line. You're going to increase revenue, whether it's helping your existing customers with support because you understand their needs, or you're helping prospects earlier in the process so you have a better chance of winning, whether it's because it's earlier, it's a cost of goods sold is less, so you're more profitable. All right, that's what I'm selling. And that's the other thing is, I've known you for 20 years. We wouldn't be able to sell it unless we didn't believe in it. So it's like, that's why I have a hard time just not coming out and saying, you should use our product. Here's why.